All right, so last video here. So we are going to go to the wavy ramp right here. That's the one at the bottom. We're again going to make sure all of our boxes are checked. And then now that we should have got the hang of it, it should go a little faster. So again, we're going to have this imaginary A, B, C, D, E, and we are going to do the same type of thing. So we're going to look at as the skater moves from A to B, from B to C, from D to E, we're going to look at the potential energy, the kinetic energy, and the total energy. All right, so let me get to that ramp. Okay, again, I want to have slow motion, right? I'm going to put him on the ramp. I like to have it on pause so that I can see it right here. And so I can see at A, the top, it's all potential energy. So that means the potential energy, it can't increase anymore, so it's increasing. Kinetic, there's none, so it must have had decrease. Total, you should know the same. So again, increase, decrease, stays the same. So as he moves from A to, let's look at the picture again. I'm going to look as he goes to A to B. So I'm going to pause it at the bottom of the ramp. So at the bottom, it's all green. So it went from all blue to all green. So that's this one. So what happened to the potential? What happened to the kinetic? Did anything happen to the total energy? Total, okay. Now I need to go back and look at my picture. I'm going to go to C, and I'm going to watch. It's all kinetic here. It's all green. So what happens to the green and blue as I go up to C? No. So we saw, so it was all green. Now it's like a little more than half green, and we have some blue. And then what about the total? Looks like it's still about the same. All right, so for D, it's like the little next little dip, the bottom of the next dip. So I'm going to pause it when it gets here. Take a close look, see those, how much blue and green. Okay, so it was like green right here, I think. To me, it looks like it got a little bit bigger. So is that increased, decreased, or stay the same for potential, kinetic, and total? Then the last point is at E. So I'm going to again pause it at the very top. So it was mostly green here, and now it's all blue. So what happened to the potential energy? Increase, decrease, or stay the same? What happened to kinetic? What happened to the total? I have the same questions here. So where on where on this ramp did he have the most potential energy? And it might be two places, hint, hint. And you can give me the letters A, B, C, D, E, or you can tell me like top of the ramp, bottom of the ramp, middle of the ramp, whatever, however you want to describe that. Same for the kinetic energy. How did the mass affect the total energy? So again, I think I had him small here, but what happens to the total when I make him big? All right. So those are that is actually the end of actually the ramp stuff. We have two conclusion questions. As the speed increases, how does the energy levels change? So potential and kinetic and total. So we haven't really looked at the speed. So look at the speed right now. It's really low, and he's got all potential energy. So let's press play and see what happens. Okay, it's going faster, faster, faster. Oh, it slows down a little fast. Okay, so that's like the highest it went. And look at, it's mostly kinetic, right? And then is anything changing with the total? Let's see. Slowing down. Looks like the total is not changing at all, is it? So talk about that right there. All right, now our compare, contrast. So we're going to compare and contrast the energy level of the half pipe curved ramp and wavy ramp. It's okay if you don't do curved. What are the similarities or differences between potential, kinetic, and total energy? So, in other words, the top of the ramp is kind of the same. Oh, let's put them on the ramp. So the top of the ramp on the wavy ramp, look at it's all blue. Top of the ramp of the half pipe, it's all blue. That's a similarity, right? Let's see if I let him go and he goes to the bottom of the lowest point. At the lowest point, what was the most energy? Okay. Maybe you can talk about the speed. You can talk about the total energy on both ramps. What were some similarities and or differences that you saw? Describe those here. And these two should be well thought out answers because this is our conclusion. So it's the final product. What have we learned from this skate park? All right. Extra credit application. I want you to go have a little bit of fun. So you're going to create a ramp. So you're going to go to playground at the bottom. So down here, we're in intro. Go to playground. And you get to build your own little roller coaster. And you can put as many of these together. Build them. And then you're going to build it all. Take a screenshot of when it has the maximum amount of energy, and explain the potential and kinetic energy. Okay.